Hello everyone, this is the Mateo Fisher Show, and I am back. Now let's move on to the topic of this video. I didn't upload for 5 months, and I feel like I owe you an explanation. And it's actually, the reasoning for it is actually pretty straightforward. Anyways, around a year ago, in like July of 2020, I sort of had a political awakening where I realized, it's hard to explain, but I went from like a happy, cheery progressive who's in favor of all the common sense policies like Medicare for all, to a more cynical progressive who kind of knew the truth about politics, kind of woke up to it. And then that was right in time for the presidential election, the general election. You know, you can kind of sense a sort of shift in tone in like mid 2020, where uh, I went from let's get Medicare for all into office, let's get the Green New Deal into office, to look at this corrupt politician, look at them, they're taking corporate PAC money, and the media's not going to call them out for it. Damn disgrace. So kind of from a happy, jolly progressive to a more cynical, angry progressive. And so late 2020 and early 2021 was actually a really hard time for me because I was just dealing with so much anger and frustration towards politics. Like I was just constantly bitter towards it, and for good reason. I mean, I had my political awakening last year. I realized it was all a circus, it was all a joke, it was all a scam, and that I had been basically indoctrinated to believe it was fair game before then. And then in early 2020, it all stopped. I just lost all interest. I lost all the care in the world about politics. You know, my awakening did definitely impact me. And by the way, I'm not trying to make it sound like I became a born again Christian. All I'm saying is that my political views shifted into becoming more critical and kind of pointing out the hypocrisy of both parties instead of just one. And so, I went through all of that, and it was really strange because all my life, my family and my friends, my schoolmates, they've known me to be that one kid who just can't shut up about politics, who's just constantly talking about it and about, the about current events. And I just stopped. I just lost all interest. I was no longer emotionally invested in politics. I saw races go by and elections go by, and policies get passed or not get passed, and I just shrugged it off and went on with my day. I just didn't care about it. So my last video, the one about Andrew Cuomo, I didn't want to do that video. I felt somewhat forced to do it because even before then I didn't upload for an entire month, and so I kind of felt like I just had to upload because I was doing it every few days at the time. So I felt kind of pressured to do it. And then after that, I just didn't do anything else. I was going to make a video on Kirsten Sinema and voting down the $15 minimum wage, but I just didn't feel up to it. I wasn't really interested. I was going to make a video possibly on the Derek Chauvin case. I didn't do that. And I was going to do a video about the New York City mayoral race, my city, the one that I'm very interested in, and I just didn't do it. I mean, I guess it's not too late to discuss it, but yeah, I just lost interest. I didn't upload videos anymore, and in my personal life, I also just stopped talking about it. So this all kind of began in, I want to say, February, and around the same time, I also entered a general state of apathy in life. I just lost interest in everything. I just stopped caring about stuff. I was even writing a book at the time, and I didn't write in it for like 2 months because I just didn't feel intrigued by it. I didn't feel emotionally connected to it. There were TV shows that I was watching that I just wouldn't watch much because I didn't feel invested in the story anymore. So I don't know if me losing interest in politics was a result of just becoming disillusioned by it and losing all hope, or if it was because I just generally entered a state of apathy in life, and that caused me to lose interest in politics. I don't know which one it was. So nevertheless, I wasn't depressed during that time. But good news is we are starting to return back to normal from this pandemic, and I'm kind of getting my hopes up. So I'm feeling more, emotionally invested in things. So I think I'll probably continue uploading. Just know that on the 12th of July, so 10 days from now or so, depending on when this is uploaded, I will be going on vacation for a month to Panama and Colombia, which is where my dad is from. If I don't upload for a month, it's not because Mateo is being inconsistent and isn't, keeping to his commitment of uploading. No, it's because I just can't upload. I'm on vacation. But I probably will upload another video between now and then. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video. I am glad to be back. I will continue uploading videos, and see you all later. Bye.